This week, Sale FC travelled to Plymouth Albion in a game of massive significance at the early point of the season. Sale, off the back of a good result last week against Blackheath, were up against an Albion side just one place below them in the league table. Early chance for Albion as well, gathered by Pearson. And Albion set up the driving maul. Salter has it at the back. Sale FC are splintering as a penalty advantage. And they surely have crossed for the try. And the referee confirms it. Try to Plymouth Albion. The rumbling, driving maul of the home side was far too strong for the Dogs. And Salter crosses over for the first of the afternoon. Excellent field position for Albion, just outside the Sale FC 22. It's already a penalty advantage. They'll go with the backs. And they're spinning it wide. Eastgate has it. Ducker with the try line in his sights, and Ducker scores. Wonderfully worked move by the Plymouth Albion backs. First it was Morley, then Eastgate. And when there was a 2-on-1 on the outside, and Ducker, when he had one thing on his mind when he picked up the ball, and that was crossing for Plymouth's second. Johnson with a chance to cut Plymouth Albion's lead. Doesn't hit it quite as cleanly as he would have liked, but it's clean enough to get Sale FC's first points. Bradley to Williams. Williams met by a thumping tackle in midfield. Sale going nowhere, and Johnson elects to put boot to ball, but it's been charged down. Salter gathers, and Salter will cross for his second try. Plymouth's third. And he's met by his teammates in the end zone. Tremendous work by Salter, putting Johnson under pressure. And the bounce was extremely kind for the hooker. And then he just had to jog over in front of the fans and plonk it down for Plymouth's third try. Up to the 5-metre line for Sale. And been completely under the pump for the majority of this first half. 3 tries for Plymouth Albion, only the penalty from Chris Johnson's boot. Matt Bradley sensing something down the blind side. Bradley gets an offload away. Rhys Davis stretches and scores. Muted celebrations from the Sale FC players. Tremendous work from Matt Bradley as he's going down to get the offload away to Davies. And it's a head down charge for the line by the second rower. And he gets Sale's first try. Johnson trying to ping it down into Plymouth Albion territory. Has been gathered by Eastgate. And he gets a nice offload away. Sale FC on the back foot. Good counter-attacking from Plymouth Albion from the Johnson kick. Now they might spread it wide. Morley. And it's another missed tackle in midfield. Poe charges through for Plymouth. Up towards the Sale FC 5-metre line. Real danger for the Dogs. And they've got a penalty advantage to boot. Good defence this time by Sale FC. But a series of missed tackles sees themselves in real danger again in this first half. Morley, flat pass to Swain. And Swain crashes over for the bonus point try inside the first 40 minutes. As I said, it was missed tackles earlier on in the move that set this up for Plymouth, but then the flat pass from Morley on an absolute plate for Swain. And he gleefully accepts the opportunity to score Plymouth's fourth. Into the second half. Pressure throw on Paulo Rivas. Sale backed up on their own 5-metre line. They go to the back. Well competed by Plymouth, and Salter has it in his hands. Can Plymouth heap more misery onto the Dogs straight after the break? Only a couple of meters short. Plymouth being currently held up. Splintering around to the right. It's Collier wrestling away, trying to create some space. Snow, the scrum half, diving for the line, and Snow scores. The Plymouth Albion scrum half sensed the opportunity was there, and he went for it and got Plymouth's fifth. Good maul this by CFC. Quirk's trying to get it out. Williams drops onto his right foot and hoists it high into the air. Eastgate under pressure. Morehouse, good tackle, and he tries to get an offload away. Mulcrone has done very well on the floor to get this back for CLFC. Morehouse up to the 22. Quirk looking to the blind side. They've got numbers here if CLFC can use it. Jake Barron, nice hands. Mulcrone somehow stays in field, and CLFC score. Fantastic work down the blind side by the Dogs. Quirk has the finish, but it was all about Fergus Mulcrone, last week's Player of the Week for the division. Strong handoff by the fullback. He uses his twinkle toes to stay in play. Nice hands by Postlethwaite as well at the end. And Quirk finishes off. CLFC turning down 3 points, of course, kick into the corner, and now trying to set up a driving maul. Paulo Rivas has it at the back. There's Jack Morehouse in there as well. He scored a try from a driving maul last week. Quirk has to try and keep it in play and gets rid of it to the backs. Pick and go, and offload just about stays in the CLFC hands. Postlethwaite driving for the line. The referee will have to confer with his assistant. I think Matt Postlethwaite has got there. He's getting the congratulations from his teammates. There's no doubt in the CLFC minds that this is a try. And the referee agrees. Matt Postlethwaite driving those big legs of his up and over the whitewash. It will be a win for Plymouth Albion. They've played tremendously well, blowing CLFC away in the first half. CLFC, well, they've got to rub their wounds and prepare for a massive game next week at home to Cambridge.